In the game of baseball, a prince of thieves arises every year to swipe the most bags in a season. The addition of the game clock and the move to make the bags larger has evolved the art form to new heights. Even so, will anyone ever catch the legendary base stealer, Rickey Henderson? Let's rewind the clock and visit the early years. 1869 saw the founding of professional baseball when the Cincinnati Red Stockings were officially founded. This led to the unofficial record of 138 stolen bases by second baseman and outfielder Hugh Nicole in 1887. It wasn't until the early 20th century, 1901 to be exact, that a unified Major League Baseball Professional Athletic Association was created. In those first years is where we find the first innovators of the stolen base. Famous names like utility player Hannes Wagner battled infielder Frank Isbell for the first bragging rights as the Prince of Thieves. Isbell won 52-49 that first year. In 1911, Tigers Hall of Fame outfielder Ty Cobb and Bob Bescher raced to get 83 and 80 stolen bases respectively. This record was then broken a year later, but Ty Cobb would clap back with a 96 stolen base year in 1915, a record that stood for over 45 years, until infielder Maury Wills came in 1962 and pushed the MLB record to 104 bags in a single season, which seemed to inspire Hall of Famer Lou Brock to capture the crown in 1974 with 118 total stolen bases. Then we have the current most successful Prince of Thieves, outfielder Rickey Henderson, who in 1982 broke the record and delivered a 130 stolen bag season. Fast forward to the current 2023 season with new rules and larger bags. Could we be on the verge of another stolen base race? Let's examine the speedsters of today, broken down for us by the official MLB StatCast Sprint Speed Leaderboard. There are a total of 10 players that have the speed and possibly the finesse to snatch over 140 bags. To start, we'll take a look at the current league's leaders in stolen bases, starting with Atlanta Braves outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr. He's 26 years old and at the prime of his athletic career. Currently, through over 110 games, he's only attempted to steal around 60 bags so far, and has successfully snatched 53 of them, which has him leading the MLB at the making of this video. He's been clocked at 29.3 feet per second, but this year has only reached speeds of 28 feet per second officially in the 2023 season, which puts him around 160th place in the league. Here's a quick list of the top 10 fastest players in the league. Number 1. Elly De La Cruz. At 21 years old, he's become an instant sensation with the fans in Cincinnati, with his solid infield play at third and short, benefited by his A-plus arm strength, but also his incredible speed. A bat hit into the gap with this speedster on first is a run batted in. He was officially clocked at 30.5 feet per second and stands alone as the top fastest player in 2023. Next, we have a pair of Kansas City Royals and a Texas Ranger player that have recorded 30.4 feet per second sprint speeds when rounding the bag. In second place is left fielder Dairon Blanco. At 30 years of age, he's no stranger to the rigors of an MLB 162-game season and started his career in the minor leagues in 2008 with the Stockton team there. Still, it wasn't until he reached 30 that he was given a chance at a full season up in the majors, where he's shown his worth on the base paths. At number 3, we have his younger teammate, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr., who's 23 years old and became an all-star in only his second season since being called up to the Royals ball club. In the 2 seasons he's been in the big leagues, he swiped 30 bases in both, using that speed to get an edge where the offense can during a 9-inning game. At 4th place, third player to post a 30.4 feet per second sprint speed would be Texas Rangers left fielder Bubba Thompson, who's 25 and hasn't yet registered a complete 162-game season in the majors. But he's left an impression with the dust left around the Globe Life Field and with his glove. In over 90 appearances in the outfield for the Rangers, he's only made a single error, while completing over 125 putouts during the time he's played. At number 5, the Phillies have been in need of a solid shortstop. not seen since the days of Jimmy Rollins between the seasons of 2000 to 2014. During free agency, the Philadelphia squad went out and got this speedy infielder, who posted a 30.3 feet per second sprint speed. We're talking about Trey Turner. At 30 years of age, this isn't his first time around the 162-game season, having played for a few different franchises, though this isn't his best effort, which came in 2017 with the Nationals, when he snagged 46 bases. He's only snatched 22 this 2023 campaign. At number 6, down in the Arizona desert, we find another young talent that uses his blistering speed to his advantage on both offense and defense. His glove's been solid in his 2 years with the Diamondbacks, including a near-perfect fielding percentage at all the outfield spots, only committing one error in each of his 2 seasons in the majors. This year alone, left fielder Corbin Carroll, at 22 years old, has appeared in over 100 games and snatched a career-high 36 bases so far, only getting caught a total of 4 times, while scoring over 75 runs so far. Officially, he's one of the 3 players who've been clocked in at a sprint speed of 30.1 feet per second. At number 7, we find another infielder, but this guy has been playing professional baseball since 2012, when he started out with the minor league DSL Yankees. In 2020, the Padres gave shortstop Jorge Mateo, who's 28 years old, some time up with the big league team. But his real chance came last year with the Orioles, where he participated in 150 games and accumulated 35 stolen bases. This year, having earned a full-time position at short, he's used his speed to snatch 25 bases. At number 8, outfielder Jose Azocar, age 27, first came up with the Padres and played in 98 games, mostly to cover for the injured shortstop Fernando Tatis Jr. This year, he's not had much opportunity to play, but still has had enough playtime to accumulate half a dozen steals, playing error-free defense, and has also recorded 30.1 feet per second while doing it. These last 2 speedsters come in at an even 30 feet per second on the StatCast sprint speed list, with number 9 being another Diamondback, right fielder Jake McCarthy. As a farm system player, McCarthy, at 25 years old, has played for the Arizona minor league affiliate squads in 2018 leading up to the 2023 season. This season, he's appeared in 83 games with the major league team, where he's legged out 5 triples and swiped 26 stolen bags, and also used that speed to catch up to 150 fly balls, only missing 3 plays. And lastly, at number 10, we head up north to the Brew Crew in Milwaukee, who've had the pleasure of watching this guy go flying around the outfield and make incredible plays with his glove and his arm. Outfielder Blake Perkins came up through the major league system starting in 2015 with the GCL Nationals, where he played all outfield spots to perfection, holding a perfect fielding percentage. Though offensively, his stats don't look all that impressive, having only stolen 5 bases and 25 hits scattered over 115 at-bats. His work with the glove has been reliable and depended upon to record 86 putouts while committing only a single error. All right, these are the top 10 fastest players in the MLB right now. But speed doesn't necessarily translate to stolen bases numbers. People might be more wary if they're aware that the person is fast. Who do you think has the best chance of becoming the next Prince of Thieves? Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.